Hi friends, let's look at an important section today under the Income Tax Act, which is section 80JJAA. Let's try to understand this in 8 simple points. Point number 1. With the aim of employment generation, this section was introduced to provide a deduction or benefit to employers for salary paid to new employees during the year. Point number 2. A deduction of 30% of the additional employee cost, which is salary paid to the new employees during the year, shall be allowed to the employers. And this deduction shall be allowed for 3 consecutive years, which means 30, 30, 30. A total of 90% of the additional salary that you pay to the employees employed during the year shall be available to the employers. Point number 3. To avail such a deduction, certain conditions need to be satisfied, such as the employer availing the deduction should be liable to tax audit under section 44AB. Point number 4. The business of the employer should not be formed by splitting up, reconstruction of an existing business, or by transfer or reorganization of any business. Point number 5. There has to be an increase in the number of employees employed during the year. For example, let's say an employer has employed 15 employees during the year and have removed 10 employees. So the net additional employees employed are only 5. So the deduction shall be available only with respect to these 5 employees. Point number 6. The salary paid to the employees have to be paid through prescribed modes of payment, such as an account pay bank draft, account pay check, or any other electronic clearing system. The emoluments of salary cannot be paid in cash. Point number 7. Since this section mainly aims to provide employment opportunities to the middle class, for the employer to avail deduction under this section, the salary of the employee cannot exceed 25,000 per month. Further, the employee must be employed for at least 240 days in the previous year. This is to ensure that the employer does not employ the employee during a specific part of the year and then remove him during the next year. In certain industries such as the footwear, leather, or the apparel industry, the number of days for which the employee must be employed is restricted to 150 days. Now this is because these industries have a seasonal business and the employees are not employed for the entire year. Finally, the employers to avail such a deduction must ensure that the employees participate in the recognized provident fund. Point number 8. Now there can be a situation where an employee is employed for less than 240 days or 150 days during the previous year, and in the subsequent year he or she is employed for more than 240 days or 150 days. In such a situation, it shall be deemed that the employee is employed during the subsequent year and the period of deduction of 3 years shall be counted from the subsequent year. I hope you found this useful. Please let me know in the comments if you would like to understand more such sections.